the face who runs the place.
I am the best thing going today.
Rest in peace.
The future is standing in front of you.
Looks like the time has come to pull the plug on the weak. Your independence gone. Control is not what it seems. It's time to rise up and take it into the streets. The life support is cut. The transformation complete. My actions don't seem so clean. You're out there pulling the strings. Anything in a cage that couldn't hold has escaped and it's out of your control. Everything you ever hoped that you could be only exists in a fake reality. You and I are one in the same. One reflection, bound by different names. Recognize that you have begun everything you hate, everything you hate.
We are only 6 days away until the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Primed for Glory as we welcome you tonight to another edition of Monday Night Raw. And in our main event of the evening, the Universal Champion Braun Strowman will team up with Drew McIntyre as they take on the team of the United States Champion Kevin Owens and his partner, the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Also coming your way tonight, after Dana Brooke picked up a victory over Bayley last week thanks to a distraction by Sasha Banks, Bayley is set to call out the legit boss here tonight. And what will the Revival have to say in response to the Hardys challenge from last week here on the Red Brand? Will the Revival and the Hardy Boys battle it out once again for the Raw Tag Team titles this Sunday at Prime for Glory? We will find out the answer here tonight on Monday Night Raw. To kick things off though, our General Manager Kevin Nash has a massive announcement to make in regards to the Raw Women's Championship. He is about to announce the #1 contender and the woman that will face Ruby Riott for the Raw Women's Championship this Sunday at Prime for Glory. Who is it gonna be? Ladies and gentlemen, I am about to announce the #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship and the woman that will face Ruby Riott for the title this Sunday at Primed for Glory. I would like everyone to know that this is not bias. This is due to her recent track record. The #1 contender is Charlotte. Charlotte has gotten herself this opportunity not only because she has scored victories over the likes of Paige and Bayley, not just because she was the woman that got the pinfall that qualified herself and Dana Brooke into the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match at Battleground, but also because she is one hell of an athlete. You may not like her attitude and the way she presents herself, but you cannot deny that she is one of the best in the women's division here on Monday Night Raw. Good luck to her on Sunday, and good luck to the champion, Ruby Riott. Well, the decision has been made by our General Manager Kevin Nash. You heard the reasons why Charlotte will take on Ruby Riott for the Raw Women's Championship this Sunday at Prime for Glory. That should be a great matchup indeed. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw as we are now set for a battle royal to determine a new #1 contender to the Cruiserweight Championship. The winner of this match will go on to the Raw exclusive pay-per-view this Sunday to face TJP for the Cruiserweight title. And right now here comes the final participant here in this match. There is Hideo Itami. And from Tokyo, Japan, Hideo Itami. And as Hideo makes his way down to the ring, let's run down the other participants who made their entrance during the commercial break. We have got Gran Metalik, Kalisto, Noam Dar, the Brian Kendrick, and Arya Daivari set to battle it out with the man making his way down to the ring as well for that Cruiserweight Championship opportunity. And I was speaking to the Brian Kendrick before the show began, and he told me that his partnership with Bo Dallas is now over. They reached an agreement to go their separate ways earlier on tonight before the show started, and well, here we go. This battle royal is now underway. All 6 men looking to become #1 contender to the Cruiserweight title. As wait a minute, Ariya Daivari already in some trouble. He may be the first man to go, as he's trying to hang on here in this match, and he does. Kalisto trying to eliminate him there, but failing to do so. Kalisto, though, not backing down, as now Daivari gets sent back first into the turnbuckle. Elbow by Daivari, missing the dropkick though. And now Kalisto, handspring kick, barely catching Daivari there. And now Gran Metalik, eliminates the Brian Kendrick. Kendrick wanted to eliminate Metalik. Metalik turning the tables. Kendrick the first one to go here in this battle royal. Remember, elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor, as now Gran Metalik is in some trouble. There in the corner, Ariya Daivari looks for the elimination. Can Metalik hang on in there? Yes, he can. Metalik remains in this battle royal. As now Atami is up against the ropes, elbow there to Kalisto. Kalisto fires back with the forearm. And now Atami with a forearm of his own. And now Kalisto hooked up here. Fisherman's Buster there by Hideo, taking Kalisto down to the mat, and Kalisto rolls out of harm's way, as now Gran Metalik looks for the Spanish fly. Daivari though with a super kick off them elbows. And now Noam Dar coming after Daivari, and as they battle it out, Kalisto makes it back up to his feet. Spinning back kick there by Hideo to Gran Metalik, as Noam Dar takes out the legs of Metalik there. And Noam Dar getting a bit too cocky as he taunts away to the fans. And here's Kalisto to shut him up. Daivari down to one knee right now thanks to Atami. And Hideo may be looking to eliminate Ariya Daivari here. Daivari in a precarious situation once again here in this battle royal. But once again he's trying to hang on in there. And he manages to do so. Oh, Kalisto went for something there, but missed out on it, as now Daivari may be getting a bit too cocky. You need eyes in the back of your head in this type of match. As there goes Metalik, eliminated out of nowhere by Ariya Daivari. And now Daivari looks to target the other luchador here in this match, Kalisto. Meanwhile, Noam Dar going after the arm of Hideo. Kalisto fighting back, Hurricane Rana there to Daivari. And now Noam Dar may be looking to eliminate Kalisto from this match. Kalisto now in a precarious situation. Will he be the next man to go? No, he remains in this match. Shot there to the back. And now here comes the luchador. Kalisto firing back with some forearms. And there goes Noam Dar. Noam Dar is gone, and we are down to 3. Atami with a massive roundhouse kick there to Kalisto. And now Daivari may be looking to eliminate Atami. Super kick, and there he goes. We are down to 2 men. Kalisto and Daivari. Who is going to get that Cruiserweight Championship opportunity? Sidewalk slam there by Daivari. Again, the way you are eliminated in this type of matchup is by being thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. As now Daivari with a massive European uppercut there off the second rope. And Daivari may be onto something right now, but the WWE fans getting behind Kalisto. Daivari makes it back up to his feet. Kalisto rolls through with the kick to the side of the head. And the WWE fans firmly behind Kalisto. Kalisto using that as fuel, channeling the energy of the WWE fans. Kalisto's done it. Kalisto gets a title opportunity at TJP this Sunday. Congratulations to the luchador, Kalisto. It will be Kalisto versus TJ Perkins this Sunday at Prime for Glory with the Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Congratulations to Kalisto. That is a well-deserved victory right there. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and before the commercial break, Kalisto won a Battle Royal to become the #1 contender to the Cruiserweight Championship. He will now do battle with TJP this Sunday at Prime for Glory with the title on the line. That match was made official during the commercial break moments ago. Right now, Alistair Black is about to enter the ring, and he will address the events that occurred last week here on the Red Brand when the Velveteen Dream interrupted his match with Titus O'Neil. Let's hear from the Dutch Destroyer right now. It seems that somebody wants to get my attention, but they are doing a terrible job at it. Last week, a certain individual came out to the ring during my match with Titus O'Neil and attacked me. Then they double-teamed me 2-on-1 and left me laying in this ring. You're gonna have to try harder than that if you want me to even acknowledge your name. Well, here comes the Velveteen Dream, the man that Alistair Black wants nothing to do with. Ever since the Battleground pay-per-view, where Alistair Black defeated the Dream in one-on-one action, the Velveteen Dream has insisted on a rematch with the Dutch Destroyer, but Black has ignored him at every turn. And he's not even mentioning the name of the Velveteen Dream. Things are about to get very interesting as both of these men are in the ring at the same time. Alistair, I know I'm getting under your skin. All I want is another match with you. Just accept it and I'll leave you alone. Come on. All you have to do is get over your ego and say the words, I accept. Alistair, we don't know a lot about you. There are rumors going around that the reason that you are the way you are, the reason why you don't show any emotion, the reason why you are so dull, is because of your father. Did your father show you love, Alistair? When you were a child, Alistair, did he give you the time of day? Did he pay attention to you at all? I accept, you son of a bitch. He speaks. Yeah, you get your match. But know this, I'm still not saying your damn name. I'm not gonna acknowledge your existence. All you are to me is a shadow in the darkness, and I'm gonna be the one to make the rest of the world around you fade to black. Well, the Dream just made this personal by bringing up Alistair Black's father, but he gets his wish. He gets the rematch. Still to come your way tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening, we'll see the Universal Champion Braun Strowman team up with Drew McIntyre to take on the team of the United States Champion Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin. Also coming up tonight, after Dana Brooke picked up a victory over Bayley last week, thanks to a distraction by Sasha Banks, Bayley is set to call out the legit boss here tonight. And what will the Revival have to say in response to the challenge made by the Hardy Boys last week here on the Red Brand? We will find out the answer to the challenge as the Revival are set to address the Hardy Boys here tonight as well. You know, for the record, I'm not exactly a team player. I usually go at it alone because I don't need any help from anybody. But me and you, we have a lot in common. We both, for instance, have our eyes on Kevin Owens. Some people may have forgotten, but I haven't. He's still Mr. Money in the Bank, which means he could try and cash that thing in tonight if the opportunity presented itself. Now, while it's unlikely that I'll be in a vulnerable position, I would be stupid to ignore the cunning of Kevin Owens. So tonight, let's give Owens and Corbin a taste of what's gonna happen this Sunday at Primed for Glory. I can get behind that. I've got no doubt that will make quite the destructive team, even if it is just for one night. Well, McIntyre and Strowman will team up here in our main event tonight, but right now, it is time for women's action. As here comes the Princess of Staten Island. There is Carmella. The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, from Staten Island, Carmella. Carmella making her way down to the ring as she is set for one-on-one action here on the red brand against the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Asuka has already demolished the likes of Alicia Fox and Dana Brooke in the past few weeks. Carmella may be added to that list here this evening. Is Carmella ready for Asuka? We are about to find out. As here comes the Empress. Introducing her opponent from Osaka, Japan, Asuka. The Empress of Tomorrow, and soon to be the Empress of Today, I am sure. A future Raw Women's Champion in the making. Asuka now makes her way down to the ring. Carmella may be the next victim for the Empress of Tomorrow here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Asuka, one of the most fearsome strikers right now here in the Monday Night Raw Women's Division. I hope Carmella has prepared for this battle. Asuka set to face Carmella here tonight as the referee gets ready to call for the bell. And we are underway. And Asuka right out of the gate with a big strike there to Carmella, but Carmella fighting back. Arm drag now by Asuka. And Carmella needs to watch out for those devastating strikes off the Empress, as what an open palm strike that was by the Empress of Tomorrow. Carmella picked back up to her feet, and Asuka right on the attack. Head first goes Carmella off the turnbuckle, but Carmella with the reversal. And now Asuka's in the corner. As Asuka goes head first off the boot there of the Princess of Staten Island. But Asuka now with a few elbows. Dazing Carmella, and now from behind with that Saito suplex. And now Asuka stomping on the arm there of the Princess of Staten Island. Oh, before delivering that massive kick to the back. Those kicks are lethal. As now here comes Asuka with a strike combination on Carmella. Carmella sent off the ropes now. Oh, but there's a jab. Nice counter once again by Carmella. And now Mella looking for a vertical suplex, but Asuka lands on her feet. And now from behind once again, this time with a few knees. And there's the inverted DDT. And now Carmella being picked back up to her feet once again. Asuka with the go behind. And there's a German suplex. Neck first into the mat goes Carmella. And now the spinning back kick by Asuka. And Asuka with the running hip attack off the ropes. Asuka in full control of the matchup right now. The WWE fans here tonight in Providence, Rhode Island are behind her. Side suplex now by the Empress. And this has primarily been all Asuka thus far, as she slams the arm of Carmella into the mat. Asuka though missed that drop kick, and now Carmella with an opening. But Asuka catching the leg, and now another German suplex by Asuka. And now Asuka backing up into the corner, and we have seen that stance before. We saw this a few weeks ago when Asuka took on Dana Brooke. Asuka wants that roundhouse kick right to the skull, but Carmella dodges out of the way. And now Carmella with another opening. There's a Russian leg sweep by Carmella. Carmella looking for the comeback of a century right now. Head scissors locked in here on the Empress. And Carmella delivering some elbows to the skull. What a victory this would be for Carmella if she were to defeat Asuka. Here tonight, Carmella looking for the code of silence, but Asuka with a counter. Shot to the back there. And now Carmella sent off the ropes once again. Oh, but this time Carmella with the reversal. Fireman's carry takeover by Mella. And now Carmella went for something. Asuka pushing her away. There's a big shot to the skull. And now Asuka locking in the Asuka lock. The Asuka lock has been locked in. What is Carmella going to do here? Carmella may have no choice. And Carmella taps out to Asuka. Carmella had no choice but to submit. That Asuka lock, way too powerful of a submission maneuver to get out of. As we take a look at this again, Asuka pushing Carmella away and then locking in the devastating Asuka lock, as she calls it, and Carmella had to tap out. Another victory here tonight for the Empress of Tomorrow. Asuka now adding the Princess of Staten Island to her list of victims. Dana Brooke, Alicia Fox, and now Carmella have all fallen to the Empress of Tomorrow, who is ready for Asuka. Well, coming up next here on Monday Night Raw, the Revival will respond to the challenge issued last week by the Hardy Boys. What will the Revival have to say in response? We are about to find out as the Revival give their answer next here on Monday Night Raw. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw. And here come the Raw Tag Team Champions. They are the Revival. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Raw Tag Team Champions, the team of Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, the Revival. The Revival make their way out to the ring now as they are set to address the challenge made by the Hardy Boys last week here on the Red Brand. The Hardys stated that if the Revival face them once again this Sunday at Prime for Glory for the Raw Tag Team Championships and are successful in defending them, then the Hardy Boys will come out the following night on Monday Night Raw next week and say to the entire world that the Revival are the best team going today. Alright Hardys, last week you called us out here in this ring and said that you wanted another match for our Raw Tag Team titles. Well, we have thought long and hard about that challenge, and we've come to the conclusion that you drive a hard bargain. Yeah, I mean, if we beat you, you're gonna come out to this ring the following night and say to the world that the Revival are the best tag team going today? Seriously? I mean, I think the world already knows it, but hearing you say it, it would be a pretty swell sight. So all things considered, we accept your challenge. See you on Sunday. Oh boy, there you have it. The Revival have accepted the challenge. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and Bayley is making her way down to the ring as she is set to call out the legit boss here tonight. Last week, Dana Brooke picked up a victory over Bayley due to a distraction by Sasha Banks, and Bayley wants some answers. Let's hear from the true hugger right now. Well, here comes the legit boss, Sasha Banks, making her way down to the ring now, and I am just as clueless as everybody here tonight, including Bayley, as to why Sasha Banks caused that distraction last week and cost the true hugger Bayley that matchup with Dana Brooke. Maybe Sasha can enlighten us as to why she did it right now. Well, this was at the Battleground pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. A #1 contenders fatal four-way here. As Sasha goes for the cover, Dana was able to kick out at 2. Bayley would re-enter the ring, and Sasha would send her into the turnbuckle for the double knees. Bayley able to counter there with that jab to the midsection, and then the Bayley to belly suplex would follow, allowing Bayley to get the victory and become #1 contender to Ruby Riot's Raw Women's title. Oh, and Sasha with the microphone to the skull of Bayley. Sasha heard enough, and now these two women may be about to tear each other's heads off, as Sasha with the clothesline as Bayley was sent off the ropes. And now Sasha Banks looking to teach Bayley a lesson here tonight, for as she said, costing her her final opportunity at getting back the Raw Women's title, as now Bayley with the reversal. Bayley fighting back now. DDT there to Sasha. And now Bayley in control of this brawl here on Monday Night Raw. And we may need some security to separate these two women. As now Bayley looks for another DDT. This time though, Sasha able to get that knee up. And oh, there's a Shining Wizard to follow. And now here comes the referee. Gonna try and separate these two women as, oh, Sasha with a clothesline. And the referee trying his best here to separate Sasha and Bayley. Oh, but now here comes Bayley leg trip. And Bayley unloading on Sasha. These two women not going to let anything stop them. As Sasha now rolls to the outside of the ring, creating separation. And Sasha, I think she's out of here. She wants nothing to do with Bayley. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe she does. Sasha up on the apron. Oh, but she decides against it. Sasha Banks wants no part of Bayley here tonight on Raw, but the hostility between these two may call for some sort of matchup in the future. They need to release all of this anger and frustration in some way. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and during the commercial break, General Manager Kevin Nash set up a matchup between Sasha Banks and Bayley for this Sunday's Primed for Glory pay-per-view due to their confrontation before the commercial break, and I cannot wait to see that match. Those two women want to tear each other's heads off, and this Sunday I will be getting a front row seat of it. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, he is the United States Champion, Kevin Owens. Right now though, it is time for our main event tonight on Raw, as here comes the United States Champion, Kevin Owens, who defends his title on Sunday against the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre, in one-on-one competition. Will Kevin Owens' reign as the United States Champion finally come to an end this Sunday at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Primed for Glory? We will find out in just 6 days. Here comes KO's tag team partner for this evening. He is known as the Lone Wolf. He is one of the men that will challenge this Sunday for the Universal Championship. There is Baron Corbin. Introducing his tag team partner from Kansas City, Baron Corbin. Corbin now makes his way down to the ring, and this Sunday he will compete in a triple threat match against Samoa Joe and the Universal Champion Braun Strowman with the title on the line. Does Corbin have what it takes to become the next Universal Champion here on the Red brand? We will find out this Sunday. Every man for themselves this Sunday in that triple threat matchup. Corbin never has been one to play well with others, so it'll be interesting to see if he fares well with Kevin Owens here tonight in our main event, or if the team will just simply implode. They do not call Baron Corbin the Lone Wolf for no reason, and here comes another man that does not play well with others. He is the monster among men and the current Universal Champion, Braun Strowman. Introducing their opponents. First, he is the Universal Champion, Braun Strowman. Earlier on tonight in the backstage area, Strowman approached his tag team partner for this evening, Drew McIntyre, and stated that he and McIntyre have some things in common, which in my opinion puts them a step ahead of the team of Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin, because at least this team have some things in common. Strowman may not work well with others, but McIntyre and Strowman both have their eyes on Kevin Owens right now, as Strowman rightly pointed out earlier on tonight. Remember, Kevin Owens is Mr. Money in the Bank, which means if the opportunity presents itself here tonight, he could cash in that contract on the Monster Among Men. As here comes Braun Strowman's tag team partner, the Scottish Psychopath. Introducing his tag team partner from Ayr, Scotland, Drew McIntyre. The Scottish Psychopath now makes his way down to the ring. Drew McIntyre challenges this Sunday for the United States Championship. He will take on Kevin Owens in one-on-one competition. Tonight, McIntyre and Strowman have stated that they want to give Baron Corbin and the United States Champion Kevin Owens a preview of what's to come this Sunday. WWE fans firmly behind Drew McIntyre here this evening. Our main event is about to be underway, and it looks to be champion versus champion to start off here in our main event. Owens and Strowman set to start things off for their respective teams. And here comes Owens out of the gate, but Strowman fighting back. And now Braun Strowman, oh, what a backbreaker there to Owens. The spine of Kevin Owens colliding with the knee of the Monster Among Men. As now KO fights back up to a vertical base with that shot to the gut. Uh-oh. Strowman caught him. And now Braun Strowman. Oh, what a shot to the gut that was. And a stomp as well. I'm willing to bet that Strowman's boot is the size of KO's head, as there's a big drop kick by Strowman. Strowman showing off his agility right there as KO is down to one knee. But there's another shot to the gut of Strowman. And here comes Owens. Off the elbow, sending Strowman off the ropes, and now a knee to the gut. And another. KO really targeting the gut of the Universal Champion, as there's a Russian leg sweep now by Kevin Owens. Strowman though right back up to his feet and catches Kevin Owens there with a shoulder tackle. And now, uh-oh, here comes the power of Strowman as he slams Owens into the mat back first by his skull. That is power, as now Owens gets sent across the ring and into the corner. Tag. And in comes the number one contender to the United States Championship, Drew McIntyre. Owens and McIntyre now going to battle it out in the ring before their matchup on Sunday. Kevin Owens right now with the upper hand as, oh, hammerlock into a Russian leg sweep. Innovative move there by KO, as now he tries to get McIntyre back up to his feet, but there's a big clothesline. Baron Corbin wanted the tag there for a second, but now here comes the power of Drew McIntyre. McIntyre with a deadlift gut wrench suplex. And now Owens is picked back up to his feet, shot to the back there by Drew. And now Kevin Owens skull first off the top turnbuckle. But Owens with the reversal, and now McIntyre's in the corner. And there's a big right hand by Owens. And now Kevin Owens from behind, planting McIntyre there onto his neck. And Owens is all fired up right now. McIntyre's going to be dragged away from his partner as Owens drives his boot into the midsection. All four of these men want momentum heading into this Sunday's pay-per-view, as now Kevin Owens with a big knee. Right to the skull there of McIntyre, but McIntyre slams the arm of Kevin Owens into the mat now. And again, Corbin wants the tag, but KO unable to make it as McIntyre puts a stop to it. And now in comes Strowman again. And we're going to get some double team action here from McIntyre and Strowman. What a move! Inverted suplex, using the ropes to their advantage as well. As now Strowman, missed that kick. Owens looking to capitalise, but he's not strong enough to lift up Strowman. Oh, but look at that. Owens just picked up onto Strowman's shoulders with ease and hung up to dry there on the rope. And now Strowman off that stomp to the back, drives his forearm into the skull of Kevin Owens. And now Braun Strowman looking for a submission maneuver. Yes, camel clutch locked in here on Owens. And the United States champion may be in some trouble, but he manages to escape that predicament. And now Kevin Owens wants out, and he makes the tag to Baron Corbin. Corbin, one of the men that Strowman will defend his title against this Sunday, as Corbin gets tossed across the ring with ease. My goodness, what power. Braun Strowman is one of a kind in the power department. I don't think that is disputed. As now Strowman with a snapmare takedown. Oh, and there's a massive shot to the skull of Corbin. But Corbin manages to reverse a kick and drives Strowman into the mat with that inverted DDT. And now Baron Corbin's going to send Strowman into the corner. Here comes Corbin following up with a massive clothesline. And now the Lone Wolf with a stomp into the midsection there of Strowman. Goes to follow up, but Strowman caught him there with an elbow. And now Braun Strowman looking for the running power slam. Corbin, though, knew it was coming. And there's a Russian leg sweep now from Corbin. McIntyre wants the tag. Is Strowman going to oblige? Yes, he is. In comes the Scottish psychopath. Single leg dropkick by McIntyre. And there's another one. Here comes a third. No. Corbin evades. And now Baron Corbin looking to take advantage off that miss by McIntyre. McIntyre's in the corner and Corbin with the knees into the gut. McIntyre sent down to the mat now. Corbin with a stomp into the midsection. Oh, and Corbin drives his knee right there to the back of the head of the Scottish psychopath. Corbin in firm control of the matchup right now. As now, wait a minute, what is this? Baron Corbin. Oh, what a backbreaker. Driving the back of McIntyre into the knee. Corbin now into the cover. The referee way out of position, but now here's the count. Shoulders down and a kick out at 2 by McIntyre. And surprisingly, both of these teams are working well together thus far here in our main event. As now McIntyre off the elbow sets up Corbin. Here comes the air raid siren. The air raid siren there to Corbin. And now McIntyre trying to mount some sort of comeback. But Baron Corbin shuts it down by slamming the arm of McIntyre into the mat. And now Baron Corbin getting McIntyre back up to a vertical base. And hitting him with that Samoan drop. Back first into the mat goes Drew McIntyre as the Lone Wolf taunts away to the WWE fans. Oh, Corbin missing out on that clothesline. And here comes McIntyre with some big right hands. Backbreaker now to Corbin as well. Corbin wanted to make the tag there to Kevin Owens. McIntyre, though, going to show off his power once again. Another deadlift gut wrench suplex. And now McIntyre wants the future shot DDT. If this hits, it's over. But Corbin catches the leg. Belly to belly suplex now from Corbin. Great reversal by the Lone Wolf. And now there's the deep six. Hooking the outside leg now is Corbin. And oh, McIntyre stays in it again. McIntyre is one hell of a resilient son of a gun, as Corbin is quickly finding out. And now McIntyre with the reversal sends Corbin into the corner. And what does the Scottish psychopath have in store next for the Lone Wolf? McIntyre with an overhead belly to belly suplex. Unbelievable amounts of power there on display. As now in comes Owens and Strowman. It's down to these two once again, as here comes KO with some clotheslines. Owens taking it to the monster among men right now. I can't believe I just said that. Owens with the super kick. And is that going to be enough to put away the Universal Champion? Oh my word. Strowman just kicked out at 1. A super kick and only a 1 count for Kevin Owens. As Owens looks to slow the matchup down, Strowman not going to allow him to do so. And now Strowman, elevated triangle choke locked in. The elevated triangle choke. Is Owens going to tap out? Is Owens going to submit? No, KO's going to try and fight out of this. And he does somehow. Kevin Owens now with a forearm to Strowman. But this matchup really taking its toll on the prize fighter, as Owie goes head first off the knee of Strowman. And now Braun Strowman looking to put this one away. Looking for the running power slam. Owens is in trouble. He's up on the shoulder. And there it is. Running power slam by Strowman. Here's the cover. It's over. No, Owens kicked out. Owens kicked out of the running power slam. That rarely happens. That is a big deal. As now, look at the fight of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens with a double axe handle, but Strowman with a splash in the corner. Strowman quickly turning the tables here in this match, as we thought Owens stood a chance. Oh, what a headbutt. Headbutt there by the Universal Champion. And now, oh my, no way. Strowman, not off the second right, but Owens got out of the way. Owens got out of the way. And now Kevin Owens with an opening. Strowman off the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb. What strength. Here's the cover by Owens. McIntyre saves the day. McIntyre breaks up the cover. And Owens has got to be frustrated, as there's a big shot from Drew on the apron. Owens is stunned. Owens is dazed. Strowman is still down. And oh, there goes McIntyre. Knocked off the apron by KO. Oh, but now Strowman's getting back up to his feet. Kevin Owens has got to be careful. Owens realizing. And now KO switching focus back to the Universal Champion. Owens went for the chop, but Strowman able to counter. And now Braun Strowman showing off his power. Look at this. Unbelievable. Stalling suplex there by the monster among men. And now Owens being picked back up to his feet. Strowman wants the elevated triangle choke, and he's got it locked in for the second time here in this match. This has got to be it, surely. Owens is in trouble, but Kevin Owens, he's fought out of it again. How the hell? Owens is fighting for his life here tonight, as now Strowman with a big right hand, followed by that Russian leg sweep, and a stomp to the back as well. And now Strowman wants the running power slam again. If this hits for a second time, it will all be over. Here it comes. A second running power slam to KO. Here's the cover by Strowman. And that's going to be it. Strowman and McIntyre get the victory tonight. What a main event that was. Owens gave that everything he had. Fight Owens fight was never more prevalent than this evening, as Strowman and McIntyre build momentum heading in to the Primed for Glory pay-per-view this Sunday. Good night, everybody, from Providence, Rhode Island.